Hey, how's it going? Hope you are doing well. Hope you and your investments are doing well. My name is Steve Coleman. I am a dividend stock investor in Canada using the Wealthsimple Trade platform to buy some dividend stocks to invest in some great companies who pay dividends and to grow some passive income. So how I approach my investing is I use a spreadsheet to kind of record all my activities. You can see here on the screen just where I am keeping track of my personal account, my tax-free savings account, an RSP account, which I don't have on this spreadsheet. And I'm keeping track of all my dividends received, which today I just actually received some pizza stocks, $2.10. Not enough to buy a slice of pizza, but you better believe I'll be buying that dip. Yeah, tough crowd, tough crowd. As well, I'm keeping track of my diversification. So I'm trying to kind of keep these things pretty even, but it'll take some time before I can, deflate some of these bigger ones, which, really it's not a big problem. If they're a little bigger than the rest. So yeah, every week I am investing $100, $150 into my tax-free savings account, and then I am just purchasing some additional stocks of the ones that I'm holding, which I can jump over and show you what I currently have. There are, how many positions do we got here? We have got 13 positions, although I would say 12 positions because one of them I did as a test. That was the Canadian National Railroad, which, I can maybe put a link to the video up here where I talk about fractional shares. I bought some fractional shares of National Railroad, which I think I only own like 0.4 of a share. So, 40%. So not really a lot, but it was just kind of like, let's check out this fractional shares when it first came out. And I like to do that when new features come out on Wealthsimple Trade. Check them out for you guys and record a video for it. So if that kind of content's worth a like, smash that like button. So I currently own Aecon Group, Royal Bank of Canada, National Railroad, as I said, RioCan, which is a REIT. I have one ETF in my portfolio, which is the Vanguard S&P 500 index. I want some American exposure, although they pay the lowest dividend of 1% because it's not just dividend stocks in that US account. So I feel like this is not true to my account, but I'm keeping it in there for some American exposure because otherwise buying directly the American stocks like say Apple or Tesla, one, those are probably bad examples because they cost a lot of money, but two, any kind of gains, capital gains I would receive, there is 15% tax on those gains because I'm a Canadian citizen. So that's why I chose to go with the Vanguard ETFs, which highly recommend. Check out the Vanguard ETFs if you're into that. Yes, you do have to pay a management expense ratio, a MER, but it can give you a lot of exposure to more than just Wealthsimple Trade if you are trying to avoid some additional fees. So continue down the list: Diversified Royalty Corp, Energetic Renewable Energies, BCE, Pizza, which, like I mentioned, just paid me a dividend, $2.10. Chorus Entertainment, Bank of Nova Scotia, Manulife Financial, and Brookfield Renewable Partners. So what I use the spreadsheet for then is looking at the performance of these stocks as they currently stand. Here at the bottom, these are the top three that are doing the worst since I first purchased them. But then I will point out that, they are currently kind of high percentage. Obviously, Brookfield Renewables, 15% of my portfolio. I don't want to put any more money into that than I need to right now, despite the fact that if I did put money into there, I would really definitely be averaging down my cost, but try not to put all my eggs in one basket. So I then just start looking at the list, so 7.9%. Right now, I think when I was looking at my spreadsheet earlier, it looks like 7.5% is the average across the holdings to kind of like spread things out evenly. Although I think that does include National Railroad, so I should really kind of adjust my formula. But that is kind of like part of the threshold of where it's like, okay, do I or do I not purchase into the stock? So with that said, like Bank of Nova Scotia is kind of like 7.2. So I feel comfortable purchasing into that stock again, especially since I am down. So I would be averaging down my cost, which is part of the investing strategy that I am employing, trying to average down my costs, especially since I'm purchasing stocks on a regular basis. So if I continue doing that, you know, studies, math shows, I will come out ahead in the end versus if I did some kind of a lump sum against one stock and it just goes for a wild ride. So continuously investing, putting money into your investments is definitely a key thing to do. But then just going up the list, the other stock I really want to put some more money into would be BCE, because it's currently like, it's below that 7% threshold, as well as Course Entertainment's on there as well. And then if there's any money left over, I'm going to throw that into Pizza since, I got to buy that slice. That's actually a small micro goal of my investing is like, I want my dividends from Pizza to afford me to buy a slice of pizza. So forget the snowball effect, of like, basically buying enough stocks that basically the dividends will pay for the next stock. I just want a slice of pizza. Those are where my priorities are. So if I go over to my dashboard and I just zoom this up a bit so you can see, what I do is then I kind of put in what I'm actually planning on buying. So I just put $150 just went into the account just yesterday. I've set up the automatic deposits, so that way I don't have to go in every single time and initiate that. It just makes my life simpler, and also just kind of forces me to kind of put money in and keep investing on a weekly basis. So that money is now available. So here I kind of indicate BNS, Bank of Nova Scotia, the Course Entertainment, and then two pizza slices. I think I flip-flopped on the BCE, so I apologize for misstating that. And then up here, I have it basically calculating that, I should then on average get 54 cents a month after I purchase these stocks. One of the things I've noticed with my watch list is for anybody who is planning on purchasing this spreadsheet, which I do have for sale. There'll be a link in the description. It just costs $2.50. So a bargain, I would say. I've done some of the work for you to kind of put this all together. All you have to do is just kind of update your activities and everything kind of sprinkles through. But I will say that on the watch list, if I do put an ETF in here, that is not able to extract the dividend or distribution payment, and add that to the watch list, so that if I were to basically add an ETF in there, it does not actually update this number. So that's a kind of, I'm going to call it a bug, but it's just a little slight limitation to the overall spreadsheet, which I think most people would probably have. So still a great spreadsheet. Highly recommend it. Check it out. Anyways, let's go and purchase these stocks. So the markets have not yet opened yet, but let's go into the Wealthsimple Trade app, which I will put up on my phone, which I guess would show up over here. So let's do that now. And yeah, here we go. So yeah, currently, there's this new, for a limited time, get 3 times the rewards when you refer a friend. Invite friends. Well, you know what? You're my friends. I'm going to put the link down in the description. So if you are new and you're interested in checking out Wealthsimple Trade, feel free to use that referral link. And for a limited time, I get 3 times the reward, and I think you actually get 2 times. So that's a deal. Win-win. Okay, so we are going to first be then looking at BNS. So it looks like it actually did well over the last day. So darn, it looks like I probably wish I would have bought it yesterday, but we're in it for the long haul, right? Actually, great quote. Just interrupting myself right there. Currently reading The Intelligent Investor by Benjamin Graham, and there was this is the definitive book on value investing. There was a line in there where, no, I have to position myself anyways. where he says that long-term investing is an oxymoron because anybody who's investing should be investing in the long term. And so that is definitely 100% my strategy. It is long term. So if you're looking for a video about a quick, easy way to make money, this is not the channel for you. But if you are interested in the long road and just kind of want some of that motivation and see what others are doing on their investing journey, you're in the right place. Subscribe, like the video, it helps me out. One of my long-term goals is to eventually kind of try and say monetize this channel as well. But then also there's a whole lot of extra side benefits to putting videos on YouTube as well. So one of them is getting to meet some awesome people in the comment section. So even leave a comment. Anyways, back to buying some stocks. So I plan on buying one stock of BNS. So let's get going on that. So one stock into my tax-free savings account. Continue. And the other one was Chorus Entertainment. Chorus Entertainment. Ticker symbol CJR.B. So this is one where I'm hoping to see some growth. It looks like it's tapered off in the last, 6 months or so, but as they keep on acquiring some more streaming services to kind of offer people, I'm hoping that this one continues to grow. So I'm going to buy 6 shares to kind of give myself a nice even 90. So there we go. Continue. Next page. And then let's see how much cash I'll have left after that, which is $34. Okay, so then I think I will purchase these 2 pizza stocks. I think that's what I did figure out prior to filming. Because I think 3. If you've watched this long enough, I always get burned by the 5% that they keep. So I'm going to get 2. And then what I usually do after the fact, after everything's kind of settled, after 9:30, is I go and see how much money I have left. And what I do is I put that money into Diversified Royalty Corp. So that they're a monthly dividend paying company. And I like growing that monthly investment income. So that way it just keeps recurring over and over again. All right, so there we go, done. So yeah, so $10.25. So there's 5% of what I just spent is probably going to go back into that. So we'll see. I will wait till the markets start going, and then I might purchase maybe one more pizza, or I will actually probably put it into Brookfield Renewables, which we can take a look at right here. So they dropped off by the pandemic, but as you can see, this year they are just going up. So I think that trend will continue as the economy kind of starts kicking up again. Vaccine passports, where people can still go out and shop and stimulate the economy. So that's good for this company as well. Lockdowns are not friendly to this company. So it's probably one of my more riskier stocks right now. I forget what the beta is on this guy. Nope, I thought it was on here, but then you can go to Yahoo Finance and find out what the beta is, which tells you the volatility compared to the S&P 500. So what I then do to kind of complete this is, again, this is an activity I do after the stocks have all gone through. I record them in my spreadsheet to kind of indicate what the activity was that I have done for the day. So there I can just indicate what I've done. Can't believe the month is already half over. So then here I don't know what price I'm going to be paying, but I do know that I'm paying 0 commission, which is great. That's why I love using Wealthsimple Trade. So yeah, I do this after the fact. That way I can keep track of everything. Then it updates everything in my spreadsheet, keeping track of everything that I feel is important to know. Actually, one of the reasons I did buy Bank of Nova Scotia was, because the ex-dividend date is upcoming. So versus the other ones, it just, the Course Entertainment, it just passed 2 days ago, technically 3 days, because you want to buy it before the actual ex-dividend date. So in this case, September 14th, you want to buy it on September 13th. If you buy it on September 14th, you wouldn't receive it. So likewise, Interject Renewables, if you buy it on September 28th, you're not getting dividend, but you buy it the day before, you will get that dividend. So quick little tip there. Okay, no, sorry, this just confused me. Anyways, don't want to babble. Don't want to take up more of your time. So thank you guys for hanging in here for this video. I plan on talking a little bit more about what I'm learning in the Intelligent Investor. It's a great book. There's a bunch of other books I've read too. You can learn quite a lot. It's a thicker book, but you know what? The more knowledge I learn about some of the strategies and just kind of the mentality is more than anything. The emotional intelligence when you're investing, it really helps in the long haul. So I plan on sharing a little bit more of what I've learned there, as well as from some other books that I have read. And maybe I'll even, talk about a few different YouTube channels that I've watched, or even specific videos that I've learned a lot from, because there's a lot of great content out there. So, and I hope you consider me among them. I've received some amazing, beautiful comments from people. So again, I love reading them. I read every single one. I try and respond to every single one. Not that I get a ton, but anyways, keep it in the green, guys. I hope you're doing well. Stay safe. We're not through this whole pandemic thing yet. So yeah, really stay safe. And yeah, we'll catch up with you in the next video. Talk to you later. Bye.